Okay, here we are today with the Nerf Star Wars Rogue One Sergeant Jyn Erso blaster. First off, let's go over what you get in the box. Obviously, you get the blaster itself. You get a clear 6-dart magazine, and you get 6 of these Star Wars Nerf printed glow-in-the-dark darts. Now, focusing back on the blaster, let's go over front to back and see what the features are. Up front, you have a muzzle that is compatible with the Nerf standard and strike barrel attachments. Then in the grip here, take that screw off and you've got the battery tray that holds 4 AA blasters to operate the lights and sounds and the blaster itself. Going up top, you've got a standard Nerf N-Strike tactical rail that'll work with all the Nerf accessories. Then you have your mag well, mag release button, a jam clear door, your firing and lights and sounds trigger, which I'll go over what that means in a moment, your rev trigger for revving up the motors, and then on the back here you have a standard Nerf N-Strike stock attachment point, so that'll also take all your standard Nerf stocks. Very handy. Okay, how the blaster functions. Now, this is both a Nerf dart firing blaster and a lights and sounds blaster, and so what that means is even without any darts, don't need to put a mag in or anything, it's a great toy by itself because when you pull on the trigger, as you can see, you've got lights going up here and a blaster firing noise. I assume that sound effect is taken from the movie. But then, if you want to use it as a Nerf, what you do, load up the glow-in-the-dark darts into the magazine here. Then load that into the mag well. And now to fire it, you hold down the rev trigger, which, as you can hear, gets the flywheels going. And also, what you can't see is behind this plastic, there is a UV LED that when you're holding down this, comes on. And unfortunately, there's no way to show it to you because if I open the jam door or do anything else, it automatically disengages that circuit. But, and what that's doing is that is charging your glow-in-the-dark darts. So then, now that you're holding down the rev trigger, the main trigger will do a full pull, and that activates both the lights and sounds and fires a Nerf dart out of there. So that is how the Sergeant Jyn Erso blaster operates. Now, really neat, Star Wars reshell. Basically this is the Nerf Modulus base blaster with the batteries up here, semi-auto darts, stock attachment point, but really neat. Certainly you have to pay the Star Wars tax. It costs a lot more than a standard Modulus, but very cool overall. But now, of course, the big question is, how does it perform as a Nerf blaster? And to answer that, you've got to take it out into the real world and do a range test. So make sure to head on over to that video to see how this thing really performs. But there you go, the Star Wars Rogue One Sergeant Jyn Erso blaster. As always, thanks for watching.